Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Angel of Words podcast, where your stories are heard. I'm your host, Angel of Words, and before we get started, don't forget to click on that notification bell on YouTube. Like, follow, share, subscribe. You know, share the movement with everybody, man. We're here for y'all. We're also available on all podcast platforms, and remember that Spotify got that video now. So that Spotty got that video now. If you want to start your own podcast, click in the links below. I got all the affiliate links available for you to start your own podcast and get your voice heard. Merchandise is available, and our blogs and all the exclusive content is on AOWENT.com. So don't waver. Get on there. And on deck on the Angel of Words podcast, we have music artist El Fantastico. My brother, thank you so much for pulling up to the podcast today.
Anytime.
Pleasure to have you, man. You know,
appreciate it.
It's lit, bro. I'm gonna get straight into it because I was on your gram.
What's up?
I was on your gram and you said something that was important.
Yeah.
You mentioned, why aren't we working with each other? You went on a rant.
That's a fact.
Right, and you do some rants. So could you explain to us why you did that, man? Because I kind of agree. I feel like, you know, if you want to start a movement, it's not going to happen alone.
Yeah.
More often than not, you know.
Facts. I mean, I was just thinking, I don't know why it just came to my mind. Like, yo, we are so many, there are so many of us doing the same thing, whether you're a DJ, whether you're doing podcasts, whether you're a musician, whether you're an entrepreneur, you got an LLC, you own a business. We have so many people in our community. And if we just work together, I feel like we could just open up our own branches of anything, our own banks, our own music industry. Like, why do we have to go into the music industry that is known for years, that has been governed by people who don't really do music? You get what I'm saying? Just in one aspect. Like, why do we have to join that? Every movement started with somebody having a huge dream that nobody believed in. I think I was watching like a reggaeton documentary, and I think it was like Pina Records, Rafi Pina. He was like, oh, you know, when we started, nobody believed in us. And now look what reggaeton is. Same thing with hip hop. Like when they started, it was in the Bronx. Nobody believed in it. Look at what it turned into now. Yeah. So it's like we have to have a bigger picture of something that nobody might believe in for us to make it happen. But united, we could definitely take over. I was just watching Planet of the Apes. You know what I'm saying? They took over united. He was like, yo, look, alone, he broke a branch. He was like, we're weaker like this. Then he put the branch together. He was like, we're stronger united. But it took one like leader to organize everybody, to start the movement. And I feel like we could do that ourselves with anything here. We have so many people that we know, all of us. But for whatever reason, everybody want to do it alone. Everybody want to be separate. Nobody want to be united. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I didn't get it, so I just put it out there. Like, yo, we should really be together. We could do anything.
You know, America's driven by competition. You know, it could be
Facts.
One of those situations. But you're right. I mean, you know, if we would realize that we're not competing amongst ourselves, we're competing amongst other countries. You know what I mean?
You get what I'm
and
saying?
We're here now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can we make this happen together? So I really appreciated that point of view. I thought it was interesting. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you're a young cat, man. And, you know, it's true. You know, I think, you know, there's a lot of people doing the same thing. You know, the music industry is terrible.
Yeah.
Right now, in my opinion,
it's always been, though. But it's not right now.
But right now it's crazy. Like these split sheets, what are you splitting? Like, what are we splitting?
Bro, we're getting like 10 cents a stream. Like,
you know what I mean?
Like 9 cents a stream.
How do you feel about that as an artist trying to come up in the game?
That's why I said what I said, because it sounds crazy to me. Like, how is it still 2022? We have all these billionaires, you know, millionaires, successful artists, and we're still getting pennies off of songs. Like, at least before they used to, make like $10?
No, it should be like $2, but $2 off 10 million records is $10 million. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, 20 million, yeah.
Now for us to get like $1 million, we got to do, I don't know how many hundreds of million streams.
It's impossible. You have to do shows. There's no way. I mean, that
you know what I'm saying?
That era of selling record is quiet for that. Yeah, you know what I mean?
There's a different
It's a whole different scene. Wow, man. And do you have brother? Do you have dudes that you mess with?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what I always preach to everybody, and the people that I surround myself with, we understand that that's the goal at the end of the day, to be interdependent. You can be is dependent, independent, dependent, and interdependent. Dependent people obviously depend on others to survive, like kids and whatnot. Independent people do things on their own. But when you're interdependent, you do things with other independent people. So it's like two independent people know that they can come together and do something much bigger. But they're both independent. But we just have that understanding. Like, we know me and you together can make this happen. And nothing in this world is done alone. Everything in this world it takes for us to build a bridge, a house, anything. It takes help. So why not help each other?
You think Latinos could do it? It's tough.
We need a leader.
Yeah.
That's
Latinos
what
are very competitive, man.
That's
and there's a
thing.
lot of us from different cultures always thinking that we got the best culture, man. With all due respect.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much that we could do together, but because of those mindsets or those obstacles or bridges, it's gonna make it a little difficult. It's gonna take a leader. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was watching Planet of the Apes right before coming here, and it just took a leader to unite everybody. But who's gonna be that leader?
Could it be Bad Bunny? I mean, there's a lot of camaraderie now. There's a lot of them boceros hooking up with the cats from PR. The reggaetoneros and the
Fact.
And the old school cats. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. How do you feel about that kind of wave?
That's beautiful. Like, I started doing music when I was 16. I started doing Spanish. Then I transitioned to doing English. And my dream has always been to, like, have the best Hispanic act besides myself and the best, like, American act besides myself, and do, like, a big, like, MSG show with me headlining, but having, like, Daddy Yankee come through, Bad Bunny come through, Hove come through, Drake come through, like, just all of us united. That's the goal. And if we had our own platform, like, I really think it'll take somebody like Kanye to really pull something off like that, to be like, I'm not even putting my stuff on Spotify. I'm gonna start with these new guys over here, but you get 50% of your sales. So you get way more sales over here. It's gonna have to take somebody like that to make a change.
That's why a lot of cats like being down with Tidal. They get more money.
Yeah, facts. Tidal pays the most out of all streaming platforms.
Still not a lot, but
still not. That's what I'm saying. Still not a lot, but it's the most. So it's like, hey, why can't we do it, man?
We can. It takes resources, and like you said, it takes people coming together and building a dream together. Because it's not going to be easy, man. That's how things happen. El Fantastico. Why they call you El Fantastico, pa?
Like I was saying,
I love the name. It rolls off the tongue nicely.
Thank you. I was like I said, I was doing music, so I started off doing Spanish, but I also did English as well.
Why'd you switch to English?
Because everybody I knew did English.
Okay.
I started with a group. We were La Nueva Leyendas. It was like 5 of us. We started doing Spanish, but then everybody stopped doing music, and then everybody else did hip hop. And then when I would promote my music, all of my friends spoke English, really. I didn't really hang out with, like, Spanish people in the sense that only spoke Spanish. If you were Spanish, you spoke English most of the time. Only when you was home with your moms, that's when you spoke Spanish. So I started transitioning to doing more English,
And then Fantastico came about.
So, yeah.
Did you name yourself or somebody gave you the name? Let me know. Let me know the story. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, I named myself.
I like the name. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I named myself, and I was like, what? I was thinking, what can Spanish people understand that English people can understand easily? So I'm like, I used to like Fabulous. He's like one of my inspirations, one of my idols. Always got bars for days. He's from New York. So, my name is Fred. So I'm like, son with an F. I'm like, fantastic. Oh, hey. Everybody can understand.
It's one of my favorite words to say. That's why I say, if you watch the Angel of Words podcast, I say fantastic like 3 million times.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, what's something people would love to say? I would love for somebody to be like, yo, you fantastic. You fantastico. Like, oh, so that's ever since I was 16. Boom.
And it's catching on, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. I got a few awards. Telemundo, I just got an award for Star Urban Music Awards for Urban Artist of the Year.
Yeah, word?
Yeah, man.
Nice, man.
That's-
Congratulations, bro. I
Thank
didn't
you,
even
thank
know
you.
that. I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah, thank
Gotta
you.
holler at my
I'ma post
team, yo.
I'm
Should be missing that. Unacceptable.
I'm gonna post a video with
Yeah.
all the trophies I got. 'Cause I got like 4, like one for
And
every
this for
year.
performing live and at locations? Like, how do you get these trophies?
Yeah, I get invited to award shows.
Okay.
You know, so like Telemundo has kind of like subgroups,
Okay.
and like they invited me to a few Telemundo shows. I got invited to a few other award shows, and I've just been blessed and have won a few awards.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
How do you feel, man, when you're going through that, man? That's dope, man.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's like my dreams are coming true.
Yeah.
You know, even though it might not be to like the standards or the goals that I want, ultimately at the end, the steps are like coming. I used to play ball and I got basketball trophies.
Yeah.
I played baseball, I got baseball trophies. So to do music and get music awards, it's like, yo, that's what's up. I know I'm doing something right.
And what sparked your interest in music, man?
It was actually my friends, one of my boys, Pantera. He was in the group with us, La Nueva Leyendas.
Okay.
And he called me up one day. He was like, yo, we doing a track, pull up. And we used to play ball together. And I pulled up and they was like trying to write a verse. Like they had a hook. It was something simple like, chica bella, bella, chica ven acá, chica bella, bella, chica ven acá, acá. Simple hook. And I was like, I could write to that. And they was there already. And I just wrote a verse right away. And they was like, yo, you done? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. What's up?
Yeah.
Like, let me go. They was like, oh, all right, go ahead. So like, I just saw it like, yo, how did I get here last? And I got the first verse already written.
Yeah.
So ever since then, I just felt like I had a gift for it.
And you felt like you was about that life.
Yeah, facts.
Nice,
Thank you, man. Yeah, it was like, I thought the music industry at one point was not gonna be nothing. Like, I forgot around what time I was like, damn, ain't nobody gonna do good music no more. I gotta do good music. That's how I felt ever since, you know?
And you're doing good music, man, you know?
Thank you.
I gotta be on, you know, I want to talk about your tracks. First of all, shout out to your boy Robbie V. I saw you guys
shout out to Robbie
live.
B. And shout out to Bonnie NYC.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Bonnie NYC,
Shout
you know,
out.
a friend of the Angel of Words podcast for sure. For sure. Shout out to my mans, bro. You already know. Hope you're listening. You got What's the Vibes?
Yes.
I love that track.
The latest track.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I went to the performance. I enjoyed that song.
Thank you.
It had a good rhythm. It had the production first and foremost was valid. Because I hate to go to performances when people, now I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've been in the game for a while, you know, in terms of like going to live performances. I was working at live performances with live singers, being a roadie, setting up mics, making sure everybody had their drums set up perfectly.
Okay.
So I come from that kind of background, you know, and then I, writing for a magazine and being invited to events. So I've been to a lot of live performance and I hate it. I absolutely hate it, my brother, when you're not prepared.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? When you're not prepared, you don't know your lyrics, whatever the case may be. I've seen the worst of the worst go down, you know?
I believe it.
But also when the mixing of the song is terrible when you're not performing live. Now, the song was mixed perfectly.
Thank you. Shout out to the final one.
Is that the engineer?
Yeah, the engineer. John,
oh my
the final
God.
one.
Okay. And
He's a beast.
And we'll get to that because you got to pay for engineers. So the final one is a beast.
He's...
You know what I mean? So, bro, I heard your stuff live. It was great.
The
production was great. You know, and the song was great. And everybody in the crowd that was there was into it, man.
Yeah, it was lit.
You know what I mean?
Facts,
it was a lit situation. I gotta, you know, and you collab with people. You know, why did you choose Robbie V? How'd you guys meet?
So I've known Robbie for a while. Probably I'll say maybe I'm stretching 10 years or something like that. So we started doing music when I started doing English music. And I really started doing more English songs. So he was doing R&B and hip hop. So we kind of collabed. We did collab with an R&B singer named Keem. You know, so we started doing that music. And then after a while, I just went into just more Spanish music because I felt like it wasn't really doing too well. We did a few shows, actually right here in Aloha Lounge. That's how I knew where it was.
Oh, where you performed?
Yeah, I performed in Aloha Lounge. That was actually my first show ever.
Okay.
That's why it's crazy.
I was probably there.
Yo, word, maybe. It was a while ago. Rest in peace, Sweet Jones. He used to do events there and he used to like book multiple artists with headlining DJs. and they'll give you a chance to be in the radio station. So the like, let's say whatever DJs was popping at the time, he'll pay them. They'll come through. You perform. They'll pick one artist, and you'll go to like 106 on the radio station, or it depends where they worked at. So I started there doing music, and then I went into the Spanish lane, and then after Robbie went to the military. Okay. So he went to the military for a little while, and when he came back, we never really did an English and Spanish track. So I had written like the kind of like the reference of what's the vibes. And I was like, yo, I need an English artist on this because I'm trying to do like an English and Spanish song. And he kind of put his own little flavor into it. He did his intro, added a little extra to the hook, and boom, what's the vibes? That was like the fastest song I think I ever came out with, released, and did a video for. We did everything within probably like 3 months.
Now you did that at your studio because I know you have your own setup.
Well, I got
a
a setup in my house, but like I said, the final one,
yeah,
that's what we go to.
Okay,
he's the man,
and
like,
that's in his studio. Where's he? You know, what borough is he from? New York?
Yeah, he's from New York. He used to be located in Manhattan, but he has a studio in the Bronx now, on the South Bronx. You know,
it makes a difference, man, when you're working with people that really understand the science behind creating music, you know?
Fact. Shout out to the final. Yo, he changed my life, man.
Yeah.
That, like, I always knew I had a sound, but it wasn't until I met him that he brought out that sound. Yeah. And then he does his little enhancements, which I don't mind. You know, I like working with people.
That's what it is nowadays.
You know, I love working with people because I feel like more minds together is gonna come out a bigger project. Any like professional artist, most professional artists have a team when they write a song. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one person in a room. Drake don't come in with a song and it's like, I'm gonna just record this. No, there's other people, there's other writers, people give inputs, producers, you know, engineers. There's a lot of things that come into it. And when I started seeing that was when I started realizing like, yo, you really need a team.
Yeah, bro. That split sheet be like 10 people deep when you make a song, bro.
It's all good. If the song making $10 million, we all get $1 million. Ain't nobody mad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people want to do shit alone, excuse me, and then not go nowhere. Like, bro, you're not making $1 off of that.
Yeah.
When you could collab with 10 people and they can enhance your record.
There's power in numbers, man. It's not a joke.
For real.
Not a joke, man. I'm glad that you mentioned that because I feel like, you know, it's something that gets lost in the sauce when it comes to this kind of genre of, you know, this kind of profession. You know, people forget that, you know, it's probably easier to get out there, especially when there's such oversaturated markets with YouTube and all these content creation locations. Like, you're probably better off having 10 people promoting than, you know, 10 people are like 1 people were back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know, I'm glad that you understand that. But my brother, you wrote a song that kind of hit me dearly, right? Amor no encuentro, because, you know, that's been the story of my life. You know, it's unfortunate. No matter what I do, you know, I can never seem to find the perfect situation. What motivated that, man? Have you been going through that personally in your life?
Yeah, definitely. Everything I write is of experiences that I go through. You know, like that's what I feel like makes me really relatable. And I just was in a relationship, you know, and it just, like you said, it just never seems to work out. No matter what I do, no matter what I try, you know, whether it's for the music, whether it's the girls, whether it's just anything, I just can't really find love. But I know eventually I will, in a sense. But right now, I can't find it.
So you stay positive. You're a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, of course, bro. You got to have hope.
I quit.
You
hope. I'm done. I had enough. I have hope in myself. That's about it.
Yo, so you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I'm not even mad at you.
I love myself, you know?
Yo, you should always love yourself.
I know myself will never break up with me.
Yeah, fact. Yo, because it's hard, yo, like when you put yourself out there and you spend time with somebody and you live with somebody and you like, you kind of like put your stuff on hold to try to make somebody else happy and then it don't work out. But, you know, I just take it as all learning experiences, you know, learning lessons, and we're going to keep going.
What gives you that hope, man? What gives you that hope? Is it this music that it makes good music, you know?
That's when I make the best songs, when I'm heartbroken. That's when the best songs come out. It makes for good music, but I mean, to be honest, since I'm doing music, you know, a lot of people think it's impossible to do music or to make money off of music or to be successful in music. So I just always have to think positive. So I'm just apply that to everything else in my life. Regardless of what happens, I just got to stay positive. Whether I lose my daughter, because, you know, I got a daughter, I don't live with her, got to stay positive throughout that. Whether I have a girl who I love and we break up and now she has to move, I got to stay positive, because it's like the hardest thing to do is to believe in something you can't see.
God, you know, that's
an
actual fact.
So it's like, that's like, if right now I could see this microphone, I could believe it's here. But if I could just hear it and not see a microphone, I'll be like, yo, but how you doing that? I don't see a mic. Nah, I don't believe it. It's hard to believe in what you can't see. So I just try to always stay positive, because you never know what's going to happen. But putting positive energy out there, it'll come. Maybe not the way you want it at the time you want it, but if you really believe in it, I truly believe it'll come to you.
Would it come at 3 in the morning, like your song?
3 in the morning, it'll come at 1 in the morning.
Check out the YouTube, man. Shout out your YouTube real quick. You'll find these videos on there.
Check out my YouTube. It's Fantastico. It's just Fantastic 0, the number. And that's it right there, man. All the songs is up there.
Were you up at 3 in the morning making that song, bro?
Del amor no encuentra.
No, I'm talking about, what the name of the song? Después de las 3, that's what I'm talking about.
Después de las 3.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't have a song Después de las 3.
Okay, maybe I got the name of the song wrong on the title, but
nah,
we'll
but
discuss that.
We do late songs, you know, whenever inspiration. I got a little studio in my crib.
Okay.
Where I do reference tracks.
Okay.
So if I ever get an idea,
so you'll record your vocals.
Yeah, I'm in there, and I send it to my man, the final one, and he get crazy.
Nice, that's what's up.
Yeah, we always working. Always working.
How do you stay disciplined, man? Because that's a big issue, brother. That's a big issue, because, you know, you need to be extra disciplined when you're, you know, when you're making music, man.
Like, I just set myself up with kind of like a program for the year. So I already know for the year I have to drop a certain amount of songs. So I put that pressure on myself in order to stay disciplined, because in the past I really wasn't. I would drop a song a year and I put mad money into it, thinking, oh, this the one. Yeah, this the one. And then it wasn't the one. And then I'm spending thousands of dollars on music videos and girls. And I'm like, yeah, this the one. And it's not the one. So I'm like, yo, I got to do a different approach. Even though I got in awards and stuff, I wasn't really making a lot of money through it. So I'm like, I got to change my approach. I got to start putting out more content. I got to start putting out more videos. So I've been dropping a video every month, a song every month, maybe 2 songs a month with at least 1 video, to stay constant and disciplined, because I was skinnier before and I went to the gym for like 4 months and grew. So I'm like, yo, if that worked, I got to work with the music. And it has, you know. I've been consistent this whole year and I've been growing with the music.
Could you talk about investing in yourself? A lot of people are scared to do that, man. You just finished mentioning you wasted chicken on yourself, you know, doing your thing, man.
Whoa, man, I done spent so much bread. I mean, I got an LLC, thank God. You know, if you don't have an LLC and you do music, please, everybody, like, open up an LLC. Start writing off stuff in your taxes, expenses, business expense. Like, it's going to help a ton, because you're going to have to spend money on yourself. I mean, well, the way I see it, everybody spends money on themselves. Whether you go to school and you got to take out a loan, you got to spend money on yourself, because you got to pay that loan back. Whether you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, whether you just want to be a teacher, whatever it is, you have to invest in yourself, whether it's time and money in anything you do. So since I want to be an artist, I have to invest in myself. Most people don't see that as the normal way or the ordinary way of doing things. So people always kind of like,
but it is.
That's what I'm saying.
That is the norm. Like, these waters right here you're drinking, those are expense, buddy.
You get what I'm saying?
on the business account.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That off, you on point. But certain people who not on point,
facts,
they don't know that, you know? And a lot of artists spend money not in the right place. And that's what I'm kind of learning now. Like, I don't have to spend money in certain places. I could save that, you know? Cost efficient. You feel me? And more on promotion. Promotion is key. I could do the hottest song in the world if only me and you heard it. What that mean?
Exactly. Nobody knows about it.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
So you want to spend $5,000 in a video and you got $100 on your budget to promote it, what you doing? It's not. It don't make sense. I'd rather shoot $100 video. It look a little shaky, but I got $5,000 in promotion. Now I'm paying TikTokers. I'm paying influencers. I'm paying World Star. Now it's everywhere. Video might not be the best quality, but it's out there, and that'll gravitate more to people than a fire video with 50 views.
And that's an issue because I come from a world, of quality. You know what I mean? And and I have these issues with dudes that do what I do, podcasts, and people that are in production. That's the biggest fight, bro. Where it's like, yo, bro, nah, don't risk the quality, spend your money on this. But then they're like, yo, why is this video going viral with like no lights or whatever the case may be? And it's like, yo, bro, because they're probably putting some money in the ad dollar. So there is like that balance that you need to maintain. You ain't lying about that. That's really the biggest conundrum, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to content creation. Is like, where do I spend that guap? Because people are thinking that, yo, these people are going, they getting lit because it just went viral because they made some cool.
It's a machine.
Nah, it's a machine. They're making money, man. That people are paying to go viral. You know what I mean?
6ix9ine has said it. I paid to go. I paid to have the #1 record. You can pay and go viral. Problem is, most of us don't got it.
Yeah.
We ain't got a gang behind us or a drug dealing team or an investor behind us, which is what we all looking for.
Exactly.
So what are you gonna do if you ain't got the money? You gotta work.
You gotta work.
You gotta work. That's it. You gotta hustle and you gotta believe. So put that work out there, believe in yourself, and it'll happen. If you truly believe it's gonna happen, if you got doubt, it ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you right now. Everybody, if you don't believe, it ain't gonna happen. And I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen.
It's true, and that 9 to 5 guy that you were talking about, you know what I mean? You were talking about like your coworkers and or your managers. Sometimes you have to deal with the nonsense at work to protect your bag to go out and finance your dream.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you got a 9 to 5 and you want to do something else and your manager's getting on your ass or whatever, sometimes you may have to bite the bullet because there is a larger vision forward.
You have to believe, bro. Like, just you having that 9 to 5 shows you not believing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
But what if it's financing what you want to do?
That's okay. That's cool. There's no one way to make.
Because I mean, you need money. Like you said, you need an ad budget.
You need money. That's a fact. Everybody needs money. But once you have, it's like, because I don't really have a 9 to 5. So I just hustle, do music, I promote, I do videography, photography, I do skits, whatever gets the bills paid, whatever gets me bread, I do. But I know for a fact, when I had a 9 to 5, I was not going as hard because I was getting that steady income. So it was certain things I ain't have to do because I'm going to get this bread regardless. I go to work, punch in, punch out. It's all good. Now, I got to work. I have to work. Ain't no, I'm going to get a steady income. No, I got to go out there, make phone calls, network with people, come outside, hit people up. I have to be outside. I got to move to get money. If I don't do nothing, I don't get no money. Eventually, I'm trying to invest to a point where I don't got to do nothing to get money. But right now, it's grind time,
And let's talk about that because on your gram, you mentioned that you do a lot of other things on the side.
Yeah, do a lot.
So
networking.
So could you discuss that? Could you DM me for this, DM me for that?
Yeah, like I do videography. So I've done videography for rooftops in Midtown, for clubs, in the Bronx, Jersey. I'm also a promoter. We do our own events.
What's the name of is there a promotion company you work?
So right now the name that we're thinking about going is Perreo Saved My Life.
Okay.
It
did save mine.
Yeah, right? Perreo Saved
I'm still alive,
baby. Yo, facts. Perreo saved my life. So that's what we going on right now. We already have like about our 8th show, but now we're really making it like into I think a S Corp we're gonna do. We still figuring out the legal.
So there's something that's brand new.
Yes,
kind of.
Yes. Even though we've been doing it, we haven't really came up with the name yet. But that's the name we're thinking about going with. But we've done a few events. We help artists. The event that you came through is an event that we did. You know what I'm saying? So like we like to help up and coming artists perform, help them with their streams, help them network, and have a place to bring their people and make money as well. Because we pay artists for whatever people they bring. We don't charge people. So that's the beauty of it. If there's an artist out there that wants to make money, let me know. If you can bring people, we'll pay you a percentage of the ticket sales. So it's on how many people you could bring, how much you'll get paid. We had an artist get paid $500 a show because he brought in about 50 people.
And a brand new artist.
Yes.
And that goes a long way, bro, because that's $500 to promote your
facts
on these social media platforms.
And as
you reinvest that, you could essentially double that. You just gotta have that vision. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And it's like you get to network with artists, you promoting yourself, and you doing what you love and getting paid. Like that's why we doing this. Like we want to get paid to do what we love. That's all we want. We don't want to be dealing with angry managers and bosses and supervisors because you had a bad day, you taking it out on me. Like, that's not what we want to do. We want to do what we love. We want to be happy. And we want to generate a good income to support our family and, do whatever our dreams are. So, we give people opportunity to that. And hopefully, with this, when we make it a corporation or S Corp or whatever we decide to do, we can do bigger shows and help more artists. And, God willing, one of our artists pop, or all of our artists pop, and we all start making bread, and we lit. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, bro. It seems like you're really in tune with what's happening. Like it seems like you really do your, you're really in tune with the business side of music, because that's a lot of people falter because of that situation, boss man.
Took a while. It took a while. It took a lot of bad videos. It took a lot of bad production. Yeah. It took a lot, to be where I am. I look young, but I'm 32. So I've been through a lot, dealt with a lot of people, dealt with a lot of management, dealt with a lot of. I had an investor at one point. You know what I'm saying? Dealt with people who wanted to take me on tour, but it's just, does it make sense to invest? People got to understand, does it really make sense to invest $10,000 on tour, and then after that, what happened? So yeah, you could go on tour in DR or some whatever for $5,000-$10,000, and you go to radio stations and do this, and then after that, you done. All that money went for what? When you could invest $10,000 to yourself, equipment, promotion, influencers, shit that might actually get you to go viral, versus you just spending $5,000 on a promoter who's gonna take you to little discotecas and clubs in DR and play your shit once for a month in whatever radio station in DR, and then nobody is going to ever hear you again.
So that's what's happening right now. See, I don't know. I'm not too hip to that. So that's some of that's the tactics that some people are choosing to go with. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. As an artist, all we want is to get our music out there, right? Yeah. That's all we want. To hear it in the clubs, to have people dancing to it. So when you first start and somebody gives you opportunity to take you on tour, you just got to pay a certain amount. Most people are willing to do that, to hear a big crowd, to go to a television show, have a green screen behind you. You're like, oh, wow, canta en vivo, or you singing, oh, I'm here to do an interview, oh, boom, boom, boom. You're paying for all that. Then after that, it's over. But that experience for people is enough. And I feel like that's why a lot of artists start doing music and then just stop. Because it's like, I got that. I did that. Ain't go nowhere. It's over.
Wow.
My experience.
Yeah.
My experience.
But you supersede that. You're like, yo, nah, I need more than this.
This
is not popping.
It's not it. Because I've seen it. Yeah. I've seen artists who should be popping not make no bread.
So you've seen talented people quit and go that route and not make no bread, and they like not, and you would say they're more talented than you, but they just don't have that vision or the educational business background. Like you've taught yourself. I mean, are you self-taught or?
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken to people, but had mentors, consultants, and definitely advisors and stuff. Okay. But I'm blessed to have that because, like I said, a lot of people don't know these things and jump out and do it. And at one point, I wanted to do these things as well. But I had people like, yo, listen, I had people do that and it didn't work out. God. Literally. Look at this, look this person up. You know them? Nah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's not the route. And it's true. Like me, I make money off of music. Yeah. Y'all might not know who I am. Yeah. But I make money off of music. That's what people don't understand. People rather put this persona and buy likes and buy views, and you just spending money to an illusion. They getting you. Yeah. You gassing yourself, thinking this shit's gonna make me pop. No, that's not it. Like, you're just making a facade. You get buying 2 million likes or whatever, and you ain't making no bread. You just spending 30,000, let's just say, on views.
That was a waste.
For what?
Yeah.
Nobody booking you?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Versus me, I'm doing shows, I'm booking artists, they getting paid, I'm getting paid, we making money doing
All
work.
organic. And with no help from like the Demboceros from the Dominican Republic that are.
And we book them.
You book them?
Yeah, we booked Doba,
Nice,
Montana.
Okay.
Yeah, Doba, Menor Bronx.
Okay.
Like we booked a few like nice artists. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what we do.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm saying. Everybody's getting paid. We are booking people and paying them. You feel me? We not just putting money into streams and go look me up and I look like I'm popping. And in reality, I just spent $5,000.
Yeah.
And ain't make $1. But my streams is up, my followers is up, my views is up. And I think I look lit.
But your money's not up. No tiene sentido.
Let me go back to my 9 to 5 and get paid because I'm not getting no money of this music.
Yeah, you don't quit your day job. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so what are we doing? What are we doing it for?
That makes a lot of sense. El Fantástico.
What are we doing it for?
So there is a way to finagle the systems, and you're working with. So what's the deal, man? Like, are you? So you? It looks like that you have a good network with the people from DR. Because sometimes I hear artists that try to come up from the north and always have that battle with the people that are popping in the in the Caribbean. Man, it's such a paradox, man. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to me. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I heard Bonnie. I wasn't here that he said it. That he was like, people in DR don't support people like from here.
It was here.
Yeah, I heard that. And
right where you're sitting, he said that.
I mean, I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man.
That's
like,
my guy. I love him.
Yeah, shout out to Bonnie. Like, I heard that, and at the end of the day, bro, I just feel like we all got to go through our obstacles. Like, yeah, we show them love because we know they ain't like in a whole different country. It's way harder to make it over there. Way harder to live over there. Some people there ain't got no hot water. People ain't got no light. So for somebody to come from that over here, you gotta support that from here. Like, cause you looking crazy. Like, come on, they in a way worse situation. But when they see us, it's like, come on, y'all got it good out there. Y'all lit out there. Y'all ain't gotta do this.
Like, you should be a doctor.
Fuck you doing music for? Like, nigga, come on, you speak English. I don't know speak a lick of English, bro.
Yo, for real.
Like, yo no hablo inglés, loco. Yo me esta mi vida.
Yeah. My teachers couldn't even make it to school because they weren't paying them.
Yeah, like, and you over here trying to do them bow and trying to rap. Yeah. So I feel like, cause,
copy.
I was born in the
that kind of music come from the struggle, so I kind of get it.
Yeah, like, come on,
I mean?
you now, and it's hard. He's right. It's hard to get that support, but like, Doba Montana get mad love in DR. And he's from the Bronx. So it's like, it's not impossible. You just gotta really be popping. They not just gonna support somebody up and coming. Nah, you really gotta be popping.
You gotta grind. You gotta put in that grunt
work. They better love you over there first.
Yeah.
Then probably you come over here and we gonna rock with him, but it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. He's not wrong, but it's not easy, bro.
You have any beef with cats, man? Do you ever have any beef with cats?
Nah, I mean, they probably got beef with me.
Word.
But I ain't got beef with nobody.
Nobody in particular? So you never had any outdoor beef? I say social media, anything public. No public beef. You're saying low key when it comes to that.
Yeah, I don't like to put negative energy out there. If I do got beef with you and you don't fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could talk it out. We could do a song together. We could work together. You come to one of my shows, I pay you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could work. I don't got beef with nobody. But if people got a problem with me, that's something out of my hand. But I'm always down to fix it, chop it up, talk, and help each other because I'm about the culture. That's what I was saying. Like, yo, how are we all doing the same thing, but we not doing it together? What are we doing? Like, why would I have beef with you because you doing a podcast and my man's doing a podcast and y'all have the same artist on the podcast, y'all put it on the same day. Oh, no, he funny for that. Like, bro, it's cool. Let's support both of them.
Well, the world is abundance, man. I always look at things like that in that nature. Like, there's a lot of abundance, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we could be doing the same thing and make the same amount of money on the same day and be super happy if you have that mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you have that competitive mindset where you want to crush me, then, you might be disappointed when you get crushed. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying?
And if you ain't got that, like, what you call it when you a good sportsman, like
Sports. I mean,
called
sportsmanship. You know,
sportsman, yeah, you know, like, you crush me, I respect it. But when you feel salty,
decorum is the word. Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
But when you feel salty and you mad, that's when shit goes south.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's cool.
You can't be a
you
sore
tried,
loser,
do better, learn
Yeah,
from it. Because any loss to me is something to learn from. You know what I'm saying?
It's like that scene of the party. Oh, you not making enough money? It's America. Make some more money.
That's it. Like, it's money everywhere.
Yeah,
What are you saying? It's out. Yeah, come on.
Look at the city behind you, man. Somebody owns that stuff. And people live there.
Come on.
And those places aren't cheap. That's like 2 million people right behind you. They live in those.
Yo, that's what I be saying. How you can't make money. Like, how we can't be united. Like, we get 1 million people together and say we're going to open up a music industry. A brand new music industry. And give a certain percentage out of artists and tell 1 million people go out there and get underground artists and just sign them all. You telling me we not popping? 1 million people promoting that?
When these videos go viral throughout the world?
We got 1 million people back. That's a machine backing every artist. Imagine we say, yo, mañana a las 8, everybody post this dude. 1 million people just posted this dude. You think he not going viral?
Of course.
That's all I'm saying. And nobody got to know him. We just got to be united to be like, and at the end of the day, everybody want to be the best, right? Because that's what people was telling me in the comments. It's like, yo, everybody want to be the best. Yo, Drake, let's say right now, is one of the best artists in the world, right?
Everybody will say that. Yeah, he's top. Yeah.
Somebody has to be the best. That don't mean Lil Baby, The Baby, J. Cole, other artists ain't making money.
Kendrick ain't making them. Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are y'all talking about?
All these cats, different types of hip hop, all making guap.
Singers, country singers, whatever, techno, Jamaican, reggae. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Somebody gonna beat that dude.
Yeah.
Fine. We all gonna make money too. That's like, I don't know if people understand that. Like, that's the point. Yeah, somebody's gonna be on top. Somebody's always on top. That's okay. We all gonna benefit.
Well, thank you for being on Angel Words podcast, bro, because that's what I'm trying to promote. You know what I mean? I'm trying to bring all the cats out here. You know, come talk.
Please,
let's talk.
Come out here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Let's build it, man.
Let's build.
I hear you, man. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that mindset. You ever get nervous when you go on stage, Pa?
Yeah, I get nervous. Yeah, because, you know, that's why I do it.
Yeah.
I do it for that thrill.
Like, that anxiety? You like it?
Yeah. That's what I feel like I strive under pressure.
Copy.
That's when I do the best. And if I don't feel that, then it's like why we alive? Like, why you think we alive?
To have experience.
Right?
Yeah.
To experience things that we're scared of, or things that we feel like, damn, can I do that? How would that feel? And, you know,
to feed our senses as much as we can.
And
sight, taste, touch, whatever the case may be.
And with those experiences comes different knowledge about yourself, about who you are. And I feel like that's the ultimate goal, to get to know yourself. What are you willing to do? What are you not? And you only know that when you put yourself out there. You know, so we putting ourselves out there. You doing this podcast. Thank you, man. Like, I really appreciate you inviting me and me being here.
Yeah, no, I love the energy, and, man. When I first met you, it was dope. So thank you for joining us as well.
Yeah, anytime, man. And, you know, God willing, when we get to another level, we continue to do it. When the places get bigger.
I'm not going nowhere, bro. That's it. I'm sold
now
here.
We going places. We going places. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's coming.
Yeah.
We just got to believe.
What's up? Yeah. Oh, man. Yo, bro. I'm gonna be honest though.
Yeah, what's up?
You know, I've been listening to a lot of the music lately.
Yeah.
And I asked Boney this. You know, the N-word being used by Latinos could be a thing moving forward. Could be an issue, man.
That's
you
know
what I'm saying? You know,
a fact.
So, you know, like, what's your stance on that situation?
I was born in Harlem.
Yeah.
I was playing ball. Everybody was calling me nigga. I was calling everybody else nigga. That's just something I was like brought around. Like, I didn't think it was anything. But, you know, I learned throughout time. Certain people don't like that, and it might be seen as negative. So I call certain people boss, certain people bro. But if you my mans, and I know you from the hood, and we cool, you my nigga, what's up? You know, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but like I said, I'm from Harlem. So, like, playing ball, Dykeman, Tri-State, Rucker, in the hood and block tournaments, high school varsity, JV and all that. What you think I was playing with? I was playing with black people. You know what I'm saying? I was born in DR, but I came to Harlem, and my first friends when I got here was African. That's what I'm saying. I didn't really speak to Spanish people like that. I was chilling with Africans and blacks and playing ball. Like, then I got into the baseball for like 2 years, but then I didn't really like baseball.
Interesting.
Worse. So
a Dominican that doesn't like baseball.
Yeah,
you must have been shunned from your family.
Listen. It was just like, I ain't like the speed of it. It's not saying I don't like baseball. I love baseball. I love the game, but the speed sometimes a little. I used to pitch.
Okay.
Because I pitch.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah, you get the ball right away.
Yeah.
Sure.
I used to be in the outfield like, yo, this ain't it.
Oh, no, man. Yeah, that's terrible.
You running for, you're like, oh, that's not even out here.
Yeah.
So, but basketball was like, you in tune, you running.
Yeah.
I was always active. So, shout out to baseball, shout out to basketball. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I am. Because that gave me confidence. I was the point guard, so I had to talk a lot.
Yeah.
Yo,
you're always communicating facts.
Yeah, so I got to be on point. I was the one always talking and shouting. Me being the shortest person, I was called Spanish Jordan in the hood, so I was scoring like 15, 30 a game, killing. So, like, I just got cool with mad black people.
Word?
My niggas, what?
Your crossover must have been crazy, bro.
My jump shot was crazy. I was just shooting facts. Yeah. But I played with a lot of dope people, D1 people, overseas people, professionals. Like, it was an experience, man. It was just, I ain't grow.
All right, hey, man, that's what's up. Well, it's Fantastico, yo, man. Thank you for being so candid. And now we've reached the point in the podcast where it's time to play 5 words with Angel. All right, Fantastico on 5 words with Angel. Like I said before we got on, I'm going to give you a word, phrase, or a question. You're going to give me the first thought that comes to your head. Are you ready? Or the first word, or however you feel.
How long I got? Seconds, minutes?
No, you got as long as you want, bro. That's why it's a thought. It goes on for as long as you need it to. So the first word is, actually, it's a phrase. Actually, the question, the first one. Okay. Well, I'm sure you heard the Bad Bunny song, Titi Me Preguntó.
Yes.
What's the last thing your aunt asked you?
Oh my God. You know what's crazy? I was at a barbecue this weekend.
Okay.
And my aunt was there. Honestly, I don't even remember. I was fried in that barbecue, son. I think that it was like, how's my daughter?
Okay.
I think that was the last thing, or if I wanted another beer.
Okay. She probably asked both of those at the same time.
¿Y tu hija quiere otra cerveza?
Yeah, exactly.
Pasa buena noche.
Makes perfect sense. I love it. Nothing like the barbecue, baby.
Yeah, facts.
All right, the second one it's a question. After 3 a.m., what are you doing, man? After the club, after 3 a.m. what's happening?
Oh, yo, I gotta give a shout out to my man Mikey Hex, yo, king of the afties. After 3 a.m.
Mikey Hex.
We at the afties after 3 a.m. Facts.
What borough?
In the Bronx.
Afties in the Bronx.
Afties in the Bronx. Hit up Mikey Hex. Afties king.
That sounds dangerous. I would never do that.
Spooky. It's spooky out there. It's a little spooky. I hope I ain't saying nothing wrong, but hit up my man if he know you and you get in.
Mikey Hex, baby.
Mikey Hex. He was DJing that night.
Oh, all right. That was the DJ that night.
DJ,
he was valid, so shout out to him, man.
He's nice.
And I'm really critical with DJs. God knows. I'm not easy on DJs.
He's nice. He's nice.
Not easy on
Check him out. He do Rumble in the Bronx. He's with Shake the Block. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doing his thing, man.
That's what's
Mikey
up.
Hex, facts.
That's what's up. Shout out to Mikey X. The third word is Hennessy. What do you think about when you think about Hennessy?
Blackouts.
Love it. All right, the next word is hookah. What do you think when you think about hookah?
Hookah, let me see. When I think about hookah, I think about girls. Because the ladies love the hookah.
That was my downfall. Once that started happening, I was like, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Because now they don't dance, they smoke hookah. It's terrible. It doesn't work in my favor.
Can I say a little story?
Go ahead, man. Of course. You're on the podcast. It's what it's for.
I threw a little party, right? And we had hookah, right? And everybody smoking hookah, right? The next time we threw another party, we ain't bring no hookah. Yo, everybody was just dancing the whole night.
I thought you was going to tell me nobody did anything, but you're telling me that was the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So because the hookah wasn't there, people decided that they had to dance.
They was just drinking and dancing the whole night.
And that was awesome.
Yeah.
And you enjoyed it.
Facts, it was crazy.
Because
party
let me
vibes.
tell you something. I'm not used to Dominican. I'm going to be honest, G. I learned how to dance bachata, obviously, by Dominicans. Shout out to Angeli. You know what I'm saying? That was the first Dominican girl I ever danced, bachata with. Yeah. It was to Aventura. I never heard them before. And then I barely even knew what a Dominican was.
Hey, as soon as you getting close, it don't matter what it is.
And I'm like, but that's what I'm used to. I'm used to going to these situations, whatever event, a barbecue, a baby shower, a wedding, whatever the case may be, and dancing. The hookah and being on your phone at the Spanish spots, I don't, was when it started happening, and now that it's so prevalent, it really scared me. I don't know. I'm like, what's happening now, bro?
I'm gonna be honest. The reason, I do events. Yeah. So like, I've had events where it's like, yo, you got hookah?
Yeah.
No, I'm not coming.
Wow.
So it's like the hookah is good because they're bringing the bread, but as far as just party wise,
and it's crazy.
Distracts people. Yeah, bringing that bread. Yeah. That's why. That's why that hookah busting.
Oh man!
Because when that money come in,
yo, you guys are charging $40 for a charcoal when a whole hookah setup costs $40.
Come to the show.
Oh man!
Matter of fact, I got a show July 24th.
And people will pay that shit.
Yo, yeah, I got a show July 24th.
And the refills be like $25.
Yes.
And they don't even take the charcoal, the tobacco out. Like, if you're going to give me a refill, take the tobacco out and give me some new tobacco. By the way, they
switch it.
You sure they switch it? Because you be tasting like crap.
If you come to my parties, we switching it. I don't know other places, but we switching it.
I have to slow down the hangouts because I was like, nah, y'all ain't tricking me. I live in Little Egypt. Y'all wildin'.
Facts. You got to be on point. Now, you got to be on point. These places be a little shaky. But I got a party July 24th. Hold on. Let me double check that.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Double check that. But I got a party in Tantrum. Facts. I got a party July 24th in Tantra in Queens. Pull up. It's gonna be lit. We got artists coming through. Hookah. It's a real nice place. Tantra been around for like, I think 10 plus
forever.
years.
It's right under the bridge over here in Astoria.
You know where is that?
30, yeah.
So we got another
31st, you're like 36th Avenue, like around there, or a little bit before between 35th and 34th Avenue. If I'm not mistaken. Trust me, I've been there a bunch, bro. Check it right now. I'm probably not wrong.
It's like, I know exactly.
I've been there a few times. I like Tantra.
Tantra's lit. Yo, for sure. Yo, we about to do an event there. And, like, everybody should pull up. It's going to be lit. But the hookah, they got it like it's on 35th, 50th, and 31st.
31st Street and 35th Avenue, baby. I wasn't wrong.
Sir,
it's right there. Check it out.
Yes, sir.
Of course, baby. Let me tell you.
You out here. You been out here for a minute.
I'm not out here, but I'm out here. I'll pull up if it's worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's gonna be
I'm pulling
it.
up to network. Like, I want to meet
we
cats.
Got artists.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So you have artists that I haven't met yet.
Of course. We got multiple artists coming to perform. Because what we do is we like to bring artists from the boroughs they're from. Because we feel like it's easier for them to bring out a crowd. We want you to make money. We don't want you to be from Queens coming out to Manhattan. We would, if you can, that's fine. If you want to come to the venue, of course. But like, we would like for you to be somewhere around your neighborhood. Because more people come if it's 10, 15 minutes away. Rather than 45 minutes, I got to take a train. I got to take a $30, $40 Uber. $10 Uber. Pull up.
True. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
We working.
That's what's up. Tantra, baby. Check it out. July 24th.
Yes.
It's about to go down.
Woo!
The fifth word is, because we're not done yet. So the fifth word is, what do you think about when you think about what's the vibes? What's the vibes?
When I think about what's the vibes, I think about a good time. I think about partying. I think about just good energy. That's what's the vibes. You know what I'm saying? We outside. Like, what else you want to do? whatever, when you're talking to a girl, you're trying to see what's the vibes. When you're chilling with your mans, you want to see what's the vibes. When you want to do anything, you're like, yo, what's the vibes? Like, what we doing? So just think about partying, girls, and having a great time.
So, do you think Latin music is too sexist now?
What you mean?
Like, there's too much, like, you know, bad mouthing of women.
Nah, I gotta be careful because of the generation we in. But this is something that's been going on since the beginning of time, and honestly, it's just what sells. Unfortunately, why I really said the post too, like another reason is because the music industry now is about gimmicks and about entertainment and about what can sell. It's not really about the music, if you think about it. It's more about who got a gimmick, who could sell, and how can we entertain people. It's not really about the music. So even Cardi B said it. She's like, yo, when I do a love song, that shit don't get no streams, no views, no likes, nothing. But when I'm talking about shaking my ass and twerking and
her love songs are amazing. Like,
yeah,
that's why she won a freaking Grammy, because that album was deep.
That's what
you
I'm
know
saying.
what I mean? When you get past the commercial, you know, hits, when you listen to that album, you're like, oh my God, like I want to cry. Like I felt her. Like, you know, I felt like I was talking, like my sister was talking to me, and I never had a conversation with her, and she was finally talking to me for the first time about her experiences. It was crazy. I mean, shout out to Cardi B. That was fantastic.
Shout out to Cardi B.
That first album was absolutely sensational. So I get where you're coming from there.
But what are the popping songs?
Yeah. Oh, well, the Bodak Yellows, you know, those kind of things. Exactly. You're right.
So that's just what the industry is like.
Yeah.
And I forgot who it was. It was a Spanish artist. Not sure if it was like Nino Freestyle. Some Spanish artist was like, yo, listen, like, I don't curse in my raps, but certain people won't listen to me because I don't curse. Then certain people listen to Tokachi, the shorty, because she's always cursing and wilding. But my people won't listen to her because they're like, she's way too explicit. So it's just like, yo, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, find your tribe and stick to it, I guess.
Right? I said, if you want to be crazy and disrespect people, hey, some people gonna gravitate to that. If you want to be lyrical and spit bars and have meanings in your songs, then some people gonna gravitate to that. But the media don't want us to see that. There's a lot of people making money off of music that are not mainstream, but they don't want us to think that's possible. I know we are like contracting an artist and we're paying him thousands of dollars, and he's not mainstream, but he's making thousands of dollars. So you guys are spending thousands of dollars in streams and promoting yourself when you should really be getting organic people. You bring 100 people to a spot, I will pay you myself $1,000. I will pay you myself. You could bring 100 people to a spot, I will pay you $1,000. I don't care if you're a promoter, do podcasts, you a engineer, you could do a bartender. I don't care what you are, a DJ. If you could bring 100 people out, you will get paid. Stop buying streams. Stop trying to buy likes. It's not working. You're not going to make money. You're just spending money in an illusion. Get real people. That's what's going to make you money. Even if you can bring 50 people, that'll make you money. Because what is business? Making money. If you could bring people to my spot and then we could buy drinks and it's because you're here, we will pay you.
Bro, could you give us a little performance before we end the podcast? Can you do a little something for us?
Yeah, what's up? What you want me to perform? Acostado en papeles, aguacero cuando llueve, el que siempre está ganando, el dinero nunca pierde. Va a perder todo lo que tenía. Yo me busco la moña en la vía. El dinero en la mercancía. Compro todo lo que quería. Estoy brillando de noche y de día. Aguacero cuando llueve. Acostado en papeles. El que siempre está ganando. El dinero nunca pierde. Flow de dinero. Cuerpo el camportado. Mi cama fuerte. El carro en mi clamo tan fuerte. Todas las perras creen que son muertes. Yo me busco la moña en la vía. El dinero en la mercancía. Compro todo lo que quería, brillando de noche y de día. Tengo el cuello lleno de joyería. Oh, me dicen que estoy abusando. Toda la nena yo estoy mangando.
Ey.
En la noche yo estoy acabando. Lo que fumo color de un sapo, arrebatado y no estoy aterrizando. Me dicen que estoy abusando. Toda la nena yo estoy mangando. En la noche yo estoy acabando. Lo que fumo color de un sapo, arrebatado y no estoy aterrizando. Shout a la negra con más flow. Rompe la disco como un plato. Buscando la funda y la plata. Ratatatatata. Yo siempre me busco la paca. Ratatatatata. En la música yo soy un capo. A mi carro le exploto el casco. Saco el metal, jalo para atrás. Ahora es mi chica habitual. ¡Pah! Mujeres gangueras hacen daño. Duerme caíste en el gancho. Te holcan si quieres en el baño. Chingando. Por eso a ella yo la estoy holcando. Solo si estamos guayando. ¡Ah!
Woo! Everyone, that was El Fantástico. Dropping the knowledge, dropping the tracks. Que la que hay, mi gente, ya tú sabes, aquí en el Angel of Words podcast. Muchas gracias, mi hermano. Thank you so much for joining us on the Angel of Words podcast and dropping that beauty, man.
Thank you.
Guys, don't forget. Click on that notification bell, subscribe, follow, like, comment, share these messages. You know what it is. We're on all podcast platforms. Spotify's got that video now. If you want to start your own podcast, you can do so. Click in the description links below. That'll take you where you need to go to buy what you need to get your voice out there. All the exclusive content and the blogs on AOWENT.com. Thank you for tuning in, everyone, and we'll talk to you later.